Okay, so bubble 10 in lesson 6 basically is asking you to do two things, right? So A through D are asking you to debug some CSS style elements. And then E through G are asking you to add in rule sets or to add in a style sheet, okay? So we're gonna start with the debugging process. We're gonna do B for really no reason. But again, if you follow through this, it'll be done for you, and then you can go and do the rest for yourself. So what I expect to happen, the paragraph color is gray. What happened instead is I want my paragraph color to be black. Or I'm sorry, I expected it to be gray, excuse me. My paragraph color is actually black. So that is a problem for me. All right, so now I really just have to figure out what the heck is going on. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to check my style sheet. And my paragraph color, it says gray, but I want to point out what I'm missing are my curly brackets. When I am doing CSS, you have to have your selector, paragraph. After your selector for paragraph, I'm going to use curly brackets. After my curly brackets, I then choose my, what's it called? My property, which is color, colon, which is the double dots, and then my actual, what it is that I'm trying, my value. In this case, I want gray. And then you close your curly brackets, which I already did. So now I can get rid of this. So again, when we are writing CSS, we have our selector. So I am selecting paragraph. I want these changes to apply to my paragraph. I then open a curly bracket. I now have the element that I want to change, in this case, color, and then the value, in this case, gray. Make sure you close your curly bracket. Once you do that, the changes appear. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and hit finish on this. So that is one type of debugging. Like I said, A through D was all debugging. I'm going to jump down here to adding a paragraph. Yeah, we'll see what that's about. We'll go to G, add a style sheet. Let's see what's going on here. Plus, it doesn't look like I started working on it yet. Ooh, okay, cool. So I do need to start over, my bad. All right, so for G, it's asking me to add a style sheet and to add in some rule sets. So this is actually, I'm really glad I picked this one because this is a very, I guess, almost important one. Sure. All right, so first thing I need to do is I need to add a style sheet. Obviously, right here, it says add HTML. I don't want to do that. I want to add a CSS sheet. I want to add a style sheet. So I've just added a style sheet, okay? Now, the first thing I need to do is to make sure that my HTML file can talk to my CSS file. Go up between the heading tags. Again, we are going to link ref colon, equals style sheet space href and new CSS. Close. So now the two sheets can talk to each other. But now I have to add some rules in there. So the nice thing is when I populated it, it kind of already came up with the body and the paragraph and the H1 stuff kind of for me, which was a little weird, but that's okay. So now maybe I want the back, so it's about flowers. I don't want to think about white when I'm thinking flowers. I like pink flowers. So maybe I'm going to change the background to pink. And maybe I want my paragraph text to be, I don't know, orange. Spell it right. And my, you know what? I also want my paragraph font size to be a little bit bigger. So I'm going to call it 14px. And maybe my H1, I don't just want it to be bold. I also want it to be red. Ooh. And I want it to be aligned in the center. Sorry, align center. All right, well, you'll notice like nothing showed up. That's kind of lame. So if I go back to my HTML file, I should hit refresh and save. And when I do, nothing happened. Okay, cool. What did I do wrong? Link, reference, style sheet. All right, you guys are gonna have to help me debug this because this is crazy. I screwed up. Link, reference, style sheet. Oh, REL. It's related, not referencing. See, I did my link wrong. There we go. Huzzah. Yeah, one little letter and it didn't work. So there we go. Now it is all set. And you can change as much or as little as you would like. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have a few minutes.